Good morning everyone. Thought I'd do a quick video update because it's been a while since I've managed to do a video update. Give you a quick tour of what's been going on the allotment and hopefully bring you up to date on things that have been happening. As you can see, the peas that were previously under the kind of polythene cloche that you can see over there are now out of their polythene cloche. In fact, they're just starting to flower, as you can see, so we should hopefully have some actual peas to eat fairly soon. I've prepared the bed just behind them, which did originally have broad beans in, ready for runner beans. Unfortunately, the runner beans that I'd sown at home in pots have all rotted off for some reason, so I'm not sure whether they were hybrid plants, therefore the seeds were infertile, so I've had to plant some more from fresh seed, so I'll be a few weeks behind, so I don't actually need to put the bean canes up yet, which is quite good because that plot could do with quite a bit of weeding. I have replaced all the broad beans, as you can see, and they're obviously a bit further behind than they would have been if they hadn't all died off in the frost. In fact, if you look on my neighbour's plot, you can see his broad beans are actually well in flower already. Shallots are doing really well. So there's 2 rows there. Onions behind, okay, not great, but we'll get some onions this year, I should think. Again, hard winter has really knocked them back. Under the netting here, you can probably just make out the leaves. I've got swede growing. They're netted to keep the pigeons off, basically. There's a couple under there, you can see that they're under glass or perspex. And it looks like the slugs have had a little bit of a go at them, so I should probably need to put some slug pellets down. This is still last year's leeks, still digging and eating them as we go. This will be courgettes, marrows and sweet corn in due course, and then a row of radish, and under here there's 4 rows of lettuces. I came down yesterday when it was raining, took the covers off, so they had a good water yesterday, keep them under plastic for another couple of weeks, because still chance for frost, probably right through to the end of the month. And these are main crop potatoes, which, yep, you can just see there, just starting to come through. Not to be confused with the creeping buttercup, which is well underway. I'll need to dig some of that out in a little while. And these are my early potatoes, which are doing much better, but they were planted about 4 weeks earlier, so as you can see, and they should be harvested sooner anyway. No flowers yet, so they're still on their way. Fruit bed's looking really healthy, really green. I'm really impressed with this. It's partly due to the manure mulch that I've put down, which is retaining water. I'm really impressed with that. Apple tree there was in beautiful blossom last week. In fact, I should have taken photographs of it and didn't manage it, but is doing really well. Then we've got, we think, carrots, beetroot, parsnip and spring onions. They were all planted a few weeks ago. You can see carrots doing quite well, which I'm really pleased with. Finally, a little tip on gardener's question time. In fact, I can show you how they were planted, because there's another row here which I did last week. So you dig the row, backfill it with, this is compost from a grow bag, and it helps them establish much faster. The finer soil is better for them. And then also last week another row of beetroot on the far end, and a row of turnips, and here another row of peas, which look like they're starting to get munched, so I will cover them up in due course. Otherwise, I think that's about it. I've got a runny, drippy nose, so I will sign off, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care now. Bye bye.